When he was Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu often boasted about his so-called Vision 2020. That is, that he would remain in power for at least the first 20 years of the 21st century. However, in 2004, voters had other ideas and locked the IT-savvy politician out of power. T.S. Sudhir caught up with the former Chief Minister to find out what he plans to do differently this time.
Chandrababu Naidu is in flashback mode to what he thinks were his best years when industry used to gush all over him, calling him the CEO of Andhra Pradesh Incorporated. Which is why his party, the Telugu Desam, has put up these hoardings. This one showing Naidu in the company of Bill Gates. A meeting that led to Microsoft opening its windows for the first time outside the US to set up a center in Hyderabad. This is by far Naidu's most important election. A third successive defeat will deflate his party's symbol, the bicycle beyond repair. And he will be relegated to the list of political has-beens.
If he loses this election, his winnability will be questioned by the ranks and file of the party. Therefore, if they lose this election, both the survival of Telugu Desam party and the survival of Chandrababu Naidu as the leader of the party will be questioned. That is the reason why, this election is it has very high stakes for Telugu Desam party.
Realizing his electoral battle is against Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, Naidu has made it a point to mount a personal and very bitter attack on him. Even going to the extent of saying those who vote for YSR Congress should be sent to prison.
Even if people will vote corrupt people, known corrupt people, then God only can save this country, not human beings.
With the Congress having written its political epitaph in Srimandra, it is a straight contest between Naidu and Jagan in the 13 districts.
It is a life and death battle for Jagan and Naidu, and both are moving heaven and earth to defeat each other because the Congress is decimated there. So therefore the entire political space is polarized between TDP and YSRCP.
Jagan, on the other hand, was riding a wave, winning most of the by-election since he floated his own party, the YSR Congress. Jagan has banked on the welfare agenda of his father, the late Y.S. Rajashekara Reddy, hoping the beneficiaries will favour him in the Lok Sabha and Assembly polls.
And you ask Naidu one question. Sir, between 84 and 94, what was the economic growth of Andhra Pradesh? A decade before he was the CM. What was the economic growth of Andhra Pradesh between 94 to 2004? If he was a great chief minister and he was so much for development and if he had met so many people in the world, I would like to know from him a straight answer whether he could improve the economic growth of the state. 84 to 94, the economic growth of the state was 5.7% per annum. 94 to 2004, it is again 5.7%.
But opinion polls now indicate that Naidu's tie-up with Narendra Modi might be taking the wind out of Jagan's sails. And that Modi might just prove to be the X factor that may decide who will be the winner between Naidu and Jagan.
Namo in other parts of India stands for Narendra Modi, but ask TDP leaders and they will point out that it stands for Naidu and Modi. Modi for PM and Naidu for CM has been the Telugu Desam slogan. On the other hand, Jagan has been quick to point out that he will support anyone but the Congress at the centre, and that has been interpreted as a thumbs up to the NDA. Clearly, Modi has both Naidu and Jagan eating out of his hand in Andhra Pradesh. T.S. Sudhir for Election Express.